Clash of Clans, episode 23. Clash of Clans for the fans and the stands. I'm your pal, Biggity Boneyard. I'm here with my pal, Scotty. Hey, Scotty. We're here at ClashofClansPodcast.com. Here at the Sound Studio, live at WBSMT Radio.
Yeah, bringing it to you. Bring it to the Clash of Clans.
For all you boys and girls in Radio Land out there. We're talking all things Clash, all things Clash of Clans. It's episode 23, been around for a long time. So
now
what's
we're back.
new?
Now we're in our rhythm. We're going now.
We actually, I know when you get this, you'll already have heard episode 21 and 22, but they've actually been recorded for a couple of weeks. But Scotty's been slow on the uptake here.
Well, we had to get into our recording rhythm now that school's back in session, and our schedules have all been messed up. So it's like now we're figuring it out. Plus, I've been sick still. I mean, for God's sake, I've been sick for like a month and a half with that allergy shit. So that's why my voice is still sounding a little weird. A little gravelly.
Yeah, it got a little gravelly in there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Jazz. Well, yeah. And I'm like, with a kid in the house now, it's like I go around all day doing character voices from Cars. Like Mater's, Tails. Oh my God, it's fucking hilarious. But so
anyway.
What's happening with Clash Clans?
I'm waiting on this update. I think there's going to be one soon. There's got to be something for October to keep coming out on the Twitter job.
Yeah.
All the new things. Like, hey, check this out. And I'm looking at pumpkin bombs, like, something new and cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll probably put the pumpkins back again this year.
Yep. And so there's going to be something new because there was a maintenance break on Saturday. Did you notice that?
No. But a lot of times, like, it'll go down or something and they'll announce it. That's the nice thing about the Twitter account. You can really stay up to date because then they retweet other people's stuff or people that follow them.
I don't really. Well, I read it all, but I'm still new to it. I know I've been doing it more than you have. I got a couple of people. I was talking to a couple of people. They're asking me where the fuck you are with the episode already.
Well, I know, and like I said, we're back in the groove now.
Yeah, I had to show Lady Boneyard one of the tweets that says, "Oh, I can't wait for the next episode. I've listened to the last ones a bunch of times. You guys are fucking awesome." And I'm like, yeah.
That's awesome.
In fact, I should probably give that kid a shout out anyway because I'm going to do that right now. Let me get into my tweeter here.
Tweeter.
And for all you guys out there, guys and girls out there, I finally got a picture for our tweet, and it's the little-faced Ginger. It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
That was a tweet. I finally figured it out. So Scotty's gonna be pissed.
Here's the backstory on this. Boneyard and Lady Boneyard have been walking around with this picture, and it's obviously this photoshopped, weird-faced, redheaded kid.
That's like a redheaded kid, and his facial features is like his eyes, nose, and mouth are shrunk down. I've seen it. I was trying to find it, and I was like shrunken face, and I got a bunch of people doing that to like celebrities and stuff. Okay,
so he has this picture, and they started saying when we were together at a party, "Oh, you know what? Boneyard and I decided to have a kid." And they go, "What?" And then, we're adopting. So you want to see a picture? And the look on people's face, because it sounds really serious.
Well, and everybody at first like, "That's a terrible idea. You're going to adopt a kid."
Yeah, and then you show it to him. It was like, well, no, I think it's just like, wow, you guys are really moving fast, And then you see the picture just blaring at you. It's like, holy shit. So that's on the Twitter.
Check it out.
I had nothing to do with that.
The guy's name was Wesley Andrade something. Yep. Thanks, Wesley.
That's cool.
Tweet it up at WBSMTradio.com.
So
what is it called?
At WBSMT Radio.
Yeah, that's me.
That's
and
the
Boney,
Twitter.
Or me and Scotty. I am Boney.
Yeah, we can switch it maybe where you can have your name on the thing. And
maybe I should just start talking in the third person.
Yeah.
All the time.
Well, like what would you say?
Boneyard needs a soda.
Oh, okay. Boneyard needs a soda. Boneyard is walking down the street. It's like those people that there was this one friend I had on Facebook where it went at the bassoon store, and I'm like, hide. I'm like, I don't want to see status updates anymore. I don't care that much.
I'm on First Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to go in there and see what you've been tweeting.
Yeah, it's some funny stuff.
God,
it's not really has anything to do with the game. I did tweet on the thing like when my hog rider and goblin swarms, the new thing, which I will tell you about presently. Yeah. It's awesome, and I had to write it on there to tell people that it was awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, why don't we just talk about that because
New in the game, yeah. I am currently. Let's see. I only have 2 Sleepy Builders, which is pretty good because shit is fucking expensive lately.
Yeah.
I've got all my pumps and mines running on that 1 gem boost.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 13 gems because one of my drills is upgrading.
Yeah.
And the other one is.
Well, and that's only like 4 days worth of gems. Really. Because you get about 3 a day from the
Right.
rock. The rocks and not rocks, but trees.
And it's worth it. I mean, it's something you do because it's 1 gem, and I've got like almost 800.
Cool.
Just from collecting them and finally finished some achievements and stuff.
Oh yeah, I haven't really been doing much. I did start doing the campaign, or finishing the trail, the other day because I'll get to that. So what?
Well, okay. So what I got going on right now is one of my dark drills is all the way to 6, and the other one's on its way. I've got another arrow tower heading its way to level 10. And what else do I have? Oh, and I'm upgrading my dark storage container all the way.
Oh, okay.
To max.
So you've been doing a lot of elixir stuff.
Well, what I was doing, I was spending all of my gold on walls because it seems like at level 92 I should have mostly blue walls instead of all purple.
Yeah.
And so I went and I did the entire surrounding, like the whole outside wall is all
purple or blue,
all blue, and then the inside wall is blue, and then the connecting pieces are still pink, and I'll do those 3 at a time.
Yeah, I've got. I think I have 3 walls left that are purple, and
they're on the inside or something.
Yeah, they're sitting there, and they're right next to where a trap is between 2 compartments.
Sure.
And so I'm like, nobody's gonna destroy those anyways. So, and they're on the inside. So.
But so I got that going, and up next, I don't have anything researching now, which I'm kind of pissed about. But I stopped using my dark elixir to start saving it. I was down at 0.
Okay.
And now I'm back up to 5 and like 5,000 in like a day. So
yeah.
And I only have 1 drill going, but it's going double time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's like having the 2 going.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a good idea when you're upgrading one of the pumps.
Sure.
Or the drills to have one of them go.
Well, that's the thing is that normally, what do? You got to pay like 24 gems to have it double for 6 hours. That's not worth it. That's stupid. No. But 1 gem where it's 24 hours. Even 20 gems for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
That would be a good deal.
I've done that a few times after that week long, freebie or whatever, where we got to do the boost week. And so I started doing that more with the dark drills when I'm getting close to doing it. Because I'm like, well, I'm not going to... There's nothing else for me to buy with the gems, really.
Yeah, right.
I've got my builders, so who cares if I spend it down? I think I've got 105.
Yeah, I've got 760 now. So what else am I doing? Let's talk about my hog riders and goblin swarms.
I want to hear about this.
It was working excellent, you guys. I have my hog riders are up to level 3.
Okay.
And I'm saving up 40 grand to get them to move them up to level 4. That's the next thing I'm going to research. You got 2 your dark barracks making hog riders.
Okay.
3 of your barracks making goblins and 1 barrack making wall breakers. So you end up with if it starts at 0 and you end up with like 18 hog riders, 16 to 18 hog riders, about 10 or 11 wall breakers, and like 110 goblins. Okay. Right?
All right.
So you send in that swarm of hog riders in two like lines, or even 1 line, but the 2 lines would be right next to each other. Because you want them to attack stuff.
Say that again.
You drop your hog riders with 2 fingers.
Okay.
But right next to each other.
Okay.
So they go in together, but it's not 1 mob, it's 2 mobs.
Do you just hold straight down?
Yeah, hold right down until you dump all 8 in a line. And then they'll end up converging on the first one, but then they'll end up splitting apart, so they're not... Because you got to watch that splash damage,
Okay.
You got to send them in after the...
That was the dog sneezing.
You got to send them in after the wizard towers and the mortars. That's what you want to get on. But they move through. It's a swarm because there's no walls. They jump over that shit. It's great.
Okay.
And then while they're doing that, you send those guys in and they're doing that, and then you judge on where the money is. Is it in the pumps? Is it in the storage? But you use your. I've been doing
You're double thumbing it.
I'm double thumbing it. 2 lines of you send out 20 gobs. Total 10 on each side, and then you do the same thing with your wall breakers. You send them in behind the first gobs because they're taking whatever shots.
Okay.
Wall breakers, work great.
You're getting complicated with
this. The wall breakers will break the first wall, and then if there's any left, they'll go in and break another wall, and then you just dump those goblins in usually on two sides, and they go in two swarms, and they're so fast.
Really?
They run like. It's really funny when
so you're going from double directions.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Okay, so you really.
And usually it'd be like if I was going to attack my board with it, it's a big square. I'd send in like the hog riders in the bottom.
Okay.
And then send the goblins from the south. Then the goblins in coming in from the northwest and northeast.
Okay.
And coming in off the corners and coming down at it.
Wow.
Because by the time the hog riders get up to the top, these guys have already been moving around, and sometimes you have to do the outside. But yeah, the goblins go in and just clean up.
Okay, I got to try it again.
And it's great.
I've been hesitating.
And they take a few hits. They take a few shots up from a mortar. Like they're level 5 goblins.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. And it's really funny because like the guy will have his barbarian in there, even his queen. Well, his queen's a little different, but the barbarian. All that's left is these goblins going around cleaning stuff up because the hog riders, there's a few left of them and they've beaten everything.
So where are you rating with this in trophies? Because it seems like you're up against
1,400.
Okay, so you dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I mean I've been right around 1,500, but I'm up and down right in the 1,400s.
Okay,
14 to 15.
Because I'm like stuck in the 17 to 1,600. 1,800 range.
Yeah, and I have trouble with the heavy walls. Like a lot of blue stuff, I need to have more wall breakers.
Yeah,
but
I still only take 5.
The goblins.
But I guess I rely a lot on those heal spells.
See, I haven't used any of the spells with this setup. I just let them fight it out, and so the barbarian is pretty slow, right? So these goblins are out there like all run up to something, and a whole mob of them, and the barbarian will turn and walk over there. And like try to take a swing, and they all leave because the thing's destroyed. And they just, and then he goes, and he misses, and then he turns around and
That's
walks.
Awesome.
He walks over all slow to the next thing, and those guys have already beat that, and they're just running away from him. Like he might get one straggler,
yeah,
but he's going after one guy, and there's 30 or 40 of them in this big swarm. It's hilarious. It really has been working good, but I ran out of Dark Elixir.
Okay. Well, I've been,
and then I just said once I run out of Dark Elixir, I got to stop. And start using, now it's giants.
Okay.
Instead of, I just knocked out. Yeah. So I'm making one barrack giants, one barrack wall breakers, 2 barracks goblins. See how that works. I only tried it once. It worked okay.
Yeah.
Because they're a lot slower. They take more damage than hog riders.
Yeah.
And they give more damage, but they're not nearly as fast, and they're stopped by the walls.
Okay.
So you got to use your wall breakers to get into the defenses.
So what I've been doing, and we keep going with this, because you probably have advice and stuff. I finally bit the bullet and fucking upgraded my barracks. All of them. They're all of them maxed out.
Good.
Every barrack. Finally. And so I haven't been raiding that much because I had 2 of the barracks going, being upgraded at the same time. And I really had to go from all of them. I had to go starting at, most of them weren't even at Dragon. So I've been really like kicking ass in terms of like upgrading. And so I had the 2.
How much does that cost?
Not much.
It didn't cost much, did it?
No. And so I was like, why do I have all these builders going? I'm not raiding. And I'm like, oh, they're doing the barracks, because you just don't see them like right on the board because I have them off to the side. And so I did the 2, and then I started the 1, and then I did the other 2. So it was like just a marathon. And so I haven't been raiding that much because I'll put it on and it takes forever. But now I can really get into kind of how you're making the troops like just one, because if you get it, if you hit it just right, they all time out so that they're.
And that's the thing is that I go and I'd use all my guys, and then the next would be like 110, 20, and 10. Like that would be 220 troops.
Okay.
110 gobs, 20 hog riders, 10 wall breakers. But usually it was, like I would give out hog riders as to my clan mates, and so I'd be down and I had more gobs or up, here and there.
But I have It's actually I've been sucking so bad at rating. I don't know what it is.
I think that you should have been doing that 1 gem boost that whole time that you had your things going because you weren't even playing. Just let it soak that shit up.
Yeah, I just wasn't. I was going, well, I'm not going to get out of a 24-hour period that much gold because I'm looking at like I need 4 million, right? So I'm not going to.
Every little bit helps, man.
Yeah, but
you come back and all of a sudden you got 50 in each one instead of 25. That's That's $300,000. Boom! Look at that chunk.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You should do it right now because you still have the opportunity to do. This is the last day. You can start it now and get 24 hours. Do the 1 gem boost on all your production.
Oh, it's a 1 gem boost week.
Just for the weekend. That's what I've been talking about this whole time, man.
Well, I know that. I thought you were talking about you were paying the full price for the gems.
No. You haven't been playing. I told Boots to put a.
That's what that message.
Put a message out. Yeah. To make sure everybody take advantage of the 1 gem boost, especially your dark drills.
I thought you were just talking about a gem boost because I do the drills, pay the full price.
No, I'm talking about right now. You can do it for 1 gem for 24 hours.
Oh shit!
We were talking about it for like 5 minutes, 20 minutes ago. You forget about that?
No, I remember talking about, but I was talking about paying the full price for the gems.
Fans in the stands, you heard it. You know what I'm talking about.
All right. Well,
Scotty's more.
Now I'm doing it, so it's a 1-day boost. Yeah, good thing you told me.
You just get a day out of it, 24 hours of it.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it went 1 gem for the whole weekend?
1 gem for 24 hours for the whole weekend. So you could do it Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
So this morning for a little while, I didn't have it going double because I
forgot.
I think when I first did it was Friday morning and I was at work. So I was up super early.
Well, I suppose you saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, man. Tweet it up.
That's
what that. Yeah, totally.
You see those, and that's how I found the first one, the summer when they were doing that. But so I've just been really sucking at attacking because I've been trying the Hog Riders, and I guess I just don't have my strategy down yet.
What level are they?
They're 3. They're on their way to 4.
Sweet.
I've got.
I can't wait
4 days.
I can't wait for the level 5 ones.
Oh my god, it's probably gonna be like 14 days to wait to get. It was 12 for level 4. 12 days of research.
Well,
it's like holy shit.
You just do it and forget about it.
10 days should be the cap. I mean, 10 days is a long enough time.
You know that you're gonna have. Wait, how long do you got left on them?
4 days.
So you
almost 5 days.
I think hopefully the update will be before that, but you probably get the left where. The day that they could become level 4, it'll only be 10 days to do it.
Yeah.
In the update.
Yeah, that's really what. Well, and I think they're going to do something. I think they're going to do something with the Valkyrie in the next update. That would be my prediction.
Like slow her down or speed her up or
do something to make her
more effective.
Yeah, and worth the cost. Yeah. Because the problem is with the Dark Elixir troops is that the amount you can take from somebody's village is like small, so compared to the other like elixir, the amount and whatever. I think so making those troops they have to be worth it. I mean, otherwise you're just blowing through tons of.
Well, that's the thing. I was just burning through my dark elixir making Hog Riders, but I was cleaning up. Like I wouldn't go for less than 150, like 150K of each was.
Yeah, but were you
child's play?
Child's play.
Yeah, I mean,
you're just laughing when I play.
Yeah, you roll. You just it's like the minion swarm.
Yeah,
you just it's a wave, and it just washes over the whole board and kills everything. It's awesome.
Well, and I like the Hog Riders. I haven't been doing that many, but I've been using giants too, and so my troop levels have been off. Because I'm using Hog Riders really like in bigger forces. But if you take 20 of them in, that's 700 dark elixir. So I mean, you like that's a lot compared to how much you're gonna.
It's
Well, right now they're 35.
Mine are 40 at level 3.
Oh, level 3. Well, no, maybe it's 40. Yeah, now for me.
And then there'll be 45 at level 4, and I'm sure it's 50. So an even 50.
Yeah.
And they'd have 400 hit points. Those Valkyries have 750.
They do,
and they do 65 damage. And I'm looking at my level 3 Hog Riders. That's a level 1 Valkyrie. 400 hit points.
Well, damage. Have you tried using the Valkyrie?
And I have a couple. Like I've made a few, and then just like watch. I just wanted to watch her fight.
Oh yeah.
But she moves. She moves at 24, so she's fast. Maybe that is a something that
try out.
Used, yeah.
Well, I was thinking about the Hog Riders. It's like we sample them out, and then it's based on level 1 troops, which fucking blow. I mean,
our clanmate Alan, I've been seeing him on here. We got some new clanmates, by the way. Alan's buddy, the Clamator.
Really?
Clamator? That's how it's spelled. Clamator. That's awesome. So what's up, Clammy? And Alan and Orion.
Yeah, big shout out to Minnesota Nice. It's been a while since we showed it out at the clan.
We've been doing some work on here. Orion 42 joined us. He's my buddy.
Oh, cool.
T-Money.
All right.
And I've been giving out Hog Riders to those guys, and it's hilarious because they're at level, they're like 800 trophies or 1,000 trophies. These guys are just starting out, and they're like, "Oh, I got 4 Hog Riders," and I'm like, "Just put just those out, and they'll kill everything in the whole board." People still have wooden walls and stuff. That's awesome. Just wipe them out.
That's cool.
Yeah, so Alan was pretty happy to be getting those. So I was making all kinds of fun troops. Like, I'm going to give you a level 3 dragon real quick.
Well, that's what's nice about having all the things upgraded now is I can have one with just dragons and, one making the other troops. And since I've been shut down for so long, it feels like it's going super fast. I'm like, oh, yeah, time to raid. But I forgot what that was like because I should have done it a long time ago.
And I don't remember the time, but it's only like 10 or 12 minutes to get that Hog Rider, my combo.
Oh, yeah.
To get a new, it swarms because those gobs go quick.
Yeah, I suppose. Just pumping them out.
Yeah, three at a time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing is that I have, I'm trying to donate troops. Well, when I only have 10 Hog Riders and I'm down to like 800 Dark Elixir, I'm like giving away goblins.
God.
And Nelson was like, "What the fuck, little green dudes?" I'm like, "Hey man, I'm making a Hog Rider."
Yeah, like
I'm all out of Hog Riders. Like, sorry.
Because for the most part, it seems to me, and I'd like to see.
I give you wall breakers.
I'd like to see how people, do. And I'll try out the goblins, but I just always have horrible luck. I'm
the goblins. Use the goblins. The swarm is the key. Is the swarm.
But do you think at 1,800 trophies that
no, because they would have to go through walls, and they all log up and get blocked in a corner trying to kill a wall, and then they get smashed with the mortar. I mean, that's the thing I worry about. That's why I bring in so many wall breakers.
Are you going in looking for just loot, or are you worried about dropping trophies?
No, I'm actually trying to build because I want to start destroying town halls.
Oh, you want to do the achievements?
I'm trying to do that. I've been actually going in and taking out some places like mine where it's just a town hall.
Oh, okay.
And going in and sending a couple of guys to beat it up.
So you're working on that. You want to get those achievements.
Yeah, it's like that's the next one that seems plausible.
It is kind of cool though. On like the player profile, you can see what achievements now. So it kind of makes a little bit more. Yeah, I mean it's showier.
Look at this guy with all of his gold stars.
Yeah, and I was doing the goblin map, and it's I was like, I'll just spend some money on getting through it, because I'm sitting at, I think I'm at 89 now.
Well, where are you at in the goblin thing?
89.
I don't know. Is it 90? Is it
no, I mean, I think there's 100, isn't there?
I don't remember. I don't know. I could look, I guess. It's right here in front of me.
Or, I don't know.
It's 150.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm like, wait.
Well, there's tons of money there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing
I saw somebody on Clan Chat talking about that. And we talked about this with being at a bank.
Yeah. And there's so much money in there that, especially towards the end, that you just I need $600,000 real quick. I'm just going to do this.
Yeah. Well, I'm at a level 101.
And you can keep your shield. You can keep your shield while you're doing it. That's the other thing is that you should do it while you have your shield on.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I have a 12-hour shield and I got to go to bed. I want to fight. I'm just going to go to one single-player campaign for a little bit.
Yeah.
And just do that and just clean up. Go back and get 3 stars on everything, if you got to. This episode brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Very nice.
Because it's not a soda unless you have a doctorate degree.
Very nice. And it would be nice if we got some sponsorship money from them.
Not like that fucking Mr. Pibb. Who's this guy? He's not a doctor.
He's a mister.
Yeah, that's a blue collar soda there. This is high class Dr. Pepper.
Mr. Pibb's the guy that gets shit done.
Now, I'll tell you what.
He does all.
If Dr. Pepper wants to sponsor a show, that'd be fantastic. But I'll also put the word out to you. Kraken Black Rum. Let me tell you, folks. The Kraken rum and the Dr. Pepper is fantastic. It is ridiculous how good that drink is. I made it up. I call it the Kraken Pepper.
Kraken Pepper.
Yeah, and it's fantastic.
We'll have to have a Kraken Pepper one of these episodes.
Oh, it'll be crazy because the stuff is it's black rum. It's delicious.
You're screaming, "I'm naked in the corner."
Get down from there. It's delicious, and all this fucking caffeine in the Dr. Pepper you're drinking all night long keeps you up all night long. Me and Lady Boneyard have had some mornings with Kraken Pepper. One time we were out walking.
God, here we go.
We were walking the dogs with goblets of this stuff at, like, hey, let's go and look at the sunrise. And we walked outside. By the time we got out there, it was way after sunup. We went, let's go for a walk. And
you're just cracking pepper.
Yeah, just drinking goblets of liquor, still up at 7, 8 in the morning, walking the dogs.
That sounds like a good endorsement.
Yeah, so Kraken rum. Hook me up with a shirt. Dr. Pepper, I'm going to need a
steady supply.
Well, I think what is it called? I'm going to need to be a apprenticeship at the Dr. Pepper Academy of Science and Sweet Cola.
An honorary degree.
Yeah, and I want to know what the 23 flavors are.
Dr. Boneyard.
Hey, how about that? It's episode 23, and we got Dr. Pepper with 23 flavors. Yeah, that's pretty cute.
Dr. Boneyard Pepper.
I'll be
He's on a diet.
Dr. Boneyard, MD, PhD, DDS, MVP, CIA, NAACP.
Very nice. Okay. So
Esquire.
So what else is going on in the game for you? I've got
not much.
I've got 3 sleepy builders right now. Because all that stuff finished, and now I can actually raid, but it's so expensive. So it's like $5 million for.
What do you got? Where are you sitting at with monies right now?
$2 million of each.
I got 1.9, 2.3. Yeah, I'm.
But it's a long process.
Well, I think that the next thing that I'm gonna get. I got 2 more arrow towers to get up to level 10, and that's second to max.
Okay.
The level 11 upgrade is 5 million, but it's only 2.5 to get to level 10.
Okay.
Excuse me. So I need to do those 2. I'll get 5 million. Once I get 5 million, I'll have those 2 going. And then I need to start doing the cheap shit is my air defense. It's only at level 5. It only costs 2.1 mil to 2.16 to upgrade. I can get those going. And I have 2 Tesla towers at level 4. And that's pretty low.
Okay.
And to get to 5 is 2.5. And 2 Tesla towers that are at level 3 still. And those are only 2 million to get up to.
And so you were, I suppose you were just spending all your gold on walls. So
yeah, I've been spending gold. I counted it up and I spent probably like 8 million gold on the walls in the last month.
Okay.
Like raiding with my hog riders,
Hog rider.
Raiding for gold, and all the elixir I get, I just saved and then put it into.
Do you think the Hog Rider has redeemed itself now that after the last update? Do you feel because how cool and excited you were about it back in the day?
Yeah, yeah.
Now
they seem like they're faster and they work better.
Yeah,
and I'd like them.
Do you make noises for your troops going in?
Squeal like a pig. No.
You don't do your own sound effects?
I have turned the sound effects off in this game.
Yeah.
That way I can play it without it fucking beeping at me all the time.
yeah, that. And you can play it when you're not, meetings, whatever.
Yeah, and I'm at work.
Yeah. Check in, collect my gold, check out,
Oh, what's that?
So,
something sticky on the floor. Oh, it's a book.
Yep, it's a book.
You got sticky books hanging out here. What the hell?
WBSMT Radio.
Yeah, you got to
getting a facelift at the studio.
Yeah, you got to continue the studio. There's a door cut in a wall over there, you guys. Yeah,
it's gonna be high tech, nice, classy joint.
Oh, classy joint, huh?
Yeah, it'll be good when
we be totally bourgeois, I'm sure.
So yeah, I don't know.
We'll get a bar in here. It'd be pretty rad.
Yeah.
Be even more. There'll be even more noise outside of the razor.
Yeah.
Clinky clink will be getting sloppy.
Yeah, that'll be our recording treat. So yeah, I'm working on my second level Expo. And
that's expensive.
Yeah,
I've been looking at that too. But yeah, I'm like, fuck, I got way more stuff to do before that.
To go to level 3, it's 7 million gold. And so I'm like,
is it level 3 max? So where is it?
No.
Oh, it's probably level 4 then.
Yeah, that's just so much gold. It's like,
yeah,
it's one of those things where I almost think about going back to the beginning and just starting a new account.
What?
But of course I'd keep this one, but just go back to play again. But then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to wait 12 days for a Hog Rider again.
Well, yeah, you're like, that seems to defeat the purpose.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to spend time doing stuff.
Well, that was when there was shit to do constantly. You know what I mean? Like that was fun. Like you just had to get in there, collect gold more often to upgrade things because everything was shorter.
You could go on 3 battles and get enough stuff to upgrade. And that's it. Not 30.
Yeah, if I couldn't be by my phone for a few hours, I'd have somebody collect it for me, or something or my iPad or whatever. So, those are fun things. I hope they do some cool things.
Well, there are some new things in the it's Village Edit mode isn't going to be a new thing. That was in the Twitter.
What does that mean?
I don't know. So I go into Twitter and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Well, let's see if he can do it.
Check it out. All you fans in the stands, I'm totally ahead of Scotty in some technological aspect of our lives here.
Well,
I can Twitter faster and more better than he can.
That's awesome.
Well, I don't have any service down here because this is in a fucking basement. But
yeah, I suppose the more work I do down here, the worse the signal's gonna. Yeah. Can't you on my Wi-Fi?
I am on your Wi-Fi, but it's not. Well, it's loading. Here it is.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
Wow. You know what Wi-Fi is, so that's good.
Well, you made
Wi-Fi.
You made me do that on our first episode. I was like, I can't get anything to work, and you gave me your thing and whatnot. It says, what's this here now? Okay. Clash of Clans, the update is just around the corner. RT if you enjoyed the weekend special. That means retweet.
Yeah.
And
good job.
Then Chief, get ready for the Village Edit mode. Tweet your all-time favorite layouts and show the world how you clash. And then the third one down on Clash of Clans tweet site is me saying, Scotty is editing, I guess. I'll call and yell at him.
Well, no, that's just on your update. I think that's not on their site.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because unless you put their name in the Twitter, unless you do at the Clash of Clans or whatever, it doesn't go to them. It just goes out to the people following.
If I...
Oh, so you thought you were sending them all to Clash of Clans game?
So all those things are... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how this works.
Okay. So we've had a breakthrough.
So when I tweet, and because this one I did at Wesley because I just answered him.
Yeah.
So that went out to my followers and right to Wesley.
Yeah. And
of course Wesley follows me, but if he didn't, it would have went to him anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how that works?
Yeah.
So I should so when I'm talking about sucking on Lady Bonier's titties in here, it's not actually going on the Clash of Clans Twitter site.
No.
That's good.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, oh my God. So that's why I probably haven't looked at it much. Because
that little face is funny on here. It's all this. Okay, well that figures it out. So who are we following? Just Clash of Clans?
No, I've followed people that are following us. Some of them. I just haven't done it in a while. So you can. I
don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how this works.
Well, every week, folks, we get.
And here's something from the NFL.
So we don't know anything more about Village layout mode.
Yeah, Village Edit mode.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be something cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Maybe you could. It would be cool if there was more terrain, and then the troops started performing differently in terrain. I mean, even minor things. The range could be.
I want to see the water being utilized. I mean, come on. Oh, and by the way,
can you imagine a haunted pirate ship pulls up after the update?
Cannons, dude! Cannons coming off the water. That would be awesome, because then you could set up your thing with shore defenses. Cannons shoot you'd have those cannons, and you'd have them on. You build your thing on the edge of the water.
Yeah,
but you'd have to have pirate ship it would have to have different ranges as you upgraded it.
What if it was like
you couldn't hit the far side of the board with it. Like you'd have to do that. Like there'd be a safe zone from that thing.
Right.
Even at when it's upgraded all the way. That's super awesome. Wouldn't that be cool?
Instead of you know how they did the king, the queen, they could have the admiral. You know, and he pulls up
Hornblower
or the
Horatio Hornblower,
the pirate king,
Admiral
pulls
Melvin.
up.
Yeah, it would have to be more of a pirate king or a skeleton guy or something, or just like a straight up Captain Hook dude.
Yeah,
probably
that would be kind of cool.
That would be really cool.
And then every time you upgrade damage and range, better.
Yeah,
because then you'd have to think about being attacked from the water.
But and you could put, like you could have more, because if it was just, you could have a fleet kind of a thing, or if you just have one guy, and then you could have more than one cannon as you upgraded it.
Yeah,
like 3 cannons sticking out the front at the end.
You would totally like.
It'd be really cool.
Pants. Yeah,
well, it would cost like 100 troops to use it. Like that, it took up that much space.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Well, it would have to be because
it would have to be like 40.
Well, no, I'm talking about like it's.
You're talking about a big ass ship with big ass cannons.
I mean, it would only be one.
But then there's not much strategy in that, because it would just be sheer power. You'd have to like be aiming it and targeting.
Maybe it takes forever to fire.
Well, that sounds really fun.
But no, you'd use it as short. If like all you guys jump off the ship, or you just drop them wherever, and that ship would be backing you up by destroying shit. But you'd still have to go and attack stuff.
Yeah,
like it could get everything. Like the first one could get stuff that's just near the shore, and you send all your guys in from the other way. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be an interesting thing. But something with the water would be cool.
Imagine being in the staff meetings there. No, dudes, come on, we got to do this.
Lady Boneyard had the brilliant idea. Now I don't subscribe to this idea that much, but I was playing and she was watching, and she said that we need to have Willy Wonka as a character with his Oompa Loompas, right?
Like the witch.
Well, yeah, because I was telling her about the witch. And then I was like, well, what do they do? And she says they hand out candy. And I'm like, is it like poison candy and it poisons the troops? And she says, no, you hand it out to the guys that come back after a fight. And I'm like, guys don't come back after a fight. She said, well, then that's where they can, and they can get candy. She really wanted me to tell you that.
Okay.
And there you go.
You could see it as
But she did come up with a good idea for the guys that come back. Maybe they do come back. That would be rad. But I can see the downfall in that, because you would make super powerful guys, and they would be returning a lot. So you really wouldn't, the cost wouldn't be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd make nothing but dragons and P.E.K.K.A.s, witches and stuff, because they would, if they were still alive at the end of the game, well, you'd get them back, right? So you'd make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, like when that idea, I thought, well, God, it'd be cool if you had troops that, I mean, it's kind of like the healer, but like could enrage the other around them.
Right. Like
kind of like the witch,
berserker.
Like they go up behind the people and
use things in tandem, like Cyclops and Wolverine when they do the what's it called? It's called the baseball. It's the 1-2 punch, or the fastball or something. The flying fastball. It's a thing in the comics that Cyclops always grabs Wolverine and throws him at the enemy. Like, do it! And he picks him up and just chucks him because he's got super strength.
Yeah.
And Wolverine just, and he flies in the air with his fucking claws out and then slices up whatever he's fighting. Like some giant fucking monster or something.
Troops that mixed.
Yeah.
And created something else. Because imagine if you had like a goblin like giant swarm, like that acted different. Based on that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
like,
you got a guy that throws goblins into the inside of the walls.
Yeah, that would be cool. The chucker.
Yeah, the chucker.
Yeah,
it'd be.
That would be that'd be cool.
Guy.
And I suppose the healer kind of does that. That's the only one that really helps other troops.
Sure.
Or benefits the other things.
Really goes around and does that. Something else that you can do that. That'd be pretty cool. Or how about this one? A troop that goes directly after it's what it wants to do is fight the guys that the other person has in their clan castle.
Oh yeah,
right. That's his. What do they go after first? Is those guys
guard seekers?
Yeah. Just so you can have and maybe they're even useless after, or they don't do much against anything but those guys. But that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Because you would wait until you see all those guys run out, and you drop that one guy or the one thing, and it would just run after him.
Those fucking archers coming out of that castle, those are like pain in my ass half the time, because they come out, and in my giant soul, I haven't been paying attention to where the clan castle is, and I'll get my giant stuck someplace where there's archers coming after him. So
he's stuck behind a wall or something.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been worrying about it with the hogs, because the hog guys move so fast that the dudes kind of are just chasing them. And they just because they don't go after those guys, they just move away from it.
Yeah.
And the goblins are the same way. They just go so fast, and they're like, oh, we don't care about you. We're just gonna run away and go fight to go get the gold or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't like turn and fight them like the barbs and the archers do.
Oh, really?
They just take off because they're going after the defenses or the loot.
Yeah.
The hogs and So those guys chase them around until all that stuff's gone, and then they turn around and there's a war.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That would be a good.
30 or 40 goblins?
That would be a good, just even, like a distraction for the king. Even if you had like 10, send 10 goblins in, like on the outside where there's stuff, while you're taking everything else out, because the king would. Away. Yeah,
but you'd have to find something where the goblins wouldn't just run in. You'd have to have a
collection. Like if they were outside.
You'd have to have a thing out there.
Yeah.
What's great for the kings is the minions. I like. But back when I was making those, just drop one minion right on the king to start the board. Bloop, and he's just swinging around with fucking things, spitting acid on me. God damn it!
Kings can't look up.
Yeah, you give that a couple. Then you drop like 4. Just watch the one guy spit on him for 10 seconds, and then you drop 30 more right on his head, and he gets dissolved in a pool of black acid.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty key. Anything else with the game? What you got?
No, I think that's pretty much it for me. I'm excited to get back in full force with this, because that barracks, they killed me. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, well then we're probably gonna wrap it up. What are we at? 45 minutes?
Yeah, we're about 45. So
okay. Well, that's all things Clash of Clans here at ClashOfClansPodcast.com. Remember, you guys can reach us, and we really want you to call.
We'll start doing the shout-outs on the regular basis now. I know there's a couple new voicemails and stuff.
Okay.
But,
cool.
Yeah, so.
Well, we'll get to that next week. You can contact us at ClashClansPodcast.com on the website or on the blog. You can contact us at ClashClans@gmail.com.
ClashClansPodcast at Gmail.
ClashClansPodcast@gmail.
Or the Twitter.
Or tweet me.
Yeah.
At WBSFT Radio.
Bonaird's been tearing it up. So
I'm a tweeter now, so get on my shit.
Yeah. And you seem to be having a good time with it.
Well, yeah, it's anonymous texting. It's funny.
To the world.
Yeah, to the whole world. Now I'm going to start doing it to Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, at the Twitter page.
Who is this asshole?
at WBSNG Radio. Yeah, with that picture.
Yeah. So, 42427 Clash.
Yeah, 42427 Clash. Give us a call.
Yeah. Cool.
Hit me up on Twitter.
So, keep clashy, everybody.
Keep it clashy, and we are out.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.